Over the last 3 years, I've been running an AI content agency. As a result, I've been able to work with 100 different business owners, consistently make 50k per month. To be completely honest, I don't really spend much time on it. So as a result, I've been able to start up multiple software companies. But that's not all. I've also had the privilege of advising and consulting multiple other AI content agency owners, and I've been able to identify a range of patterns. While some AI content agency owners can go on and make fuck you money, as opposed to other ones who are racing to the bottom on price, they can't really do too much and they're working 16, 17 hours per day. And look, it's not because these content agency owners have access to some DM script, some magic automation sequence. If you believe it, it is purely just code. It is because they understand these 3 key principles and they are not doing them. And these 3 key principles I'm about to give you are what keep most content agency owners broke. This is a commoditized offer, the hypocrisy gap, and most importantly, terrible client fulfillment. So my goal for this video, I'm going to break down each one and I'm going to show you exactly how to solve them. Before I get into this, if you can't sit down for an extra 10 minutes, pay attention to this video, click off it because it is not for you. When it comes to crafting an offer, the game has completely changed. Back when I first started, I was purely pitching short form content editing. I could simply go up to business owners and say, hey, let me go ahead and edit these short form videos for you. The reason it worked, because I wasn't competing against a sophisticated market, it wasn't yet commoditized. There weren't many AI tools out there. And most importantly, a lot of these business owners hadn't caught on to the fact that they could just reach out to someone within a third world country and pay them $4 to $5 per edit. Right now, the market is no longer like that. If you were just trying to sell short form editing, I guarantee you will not make a lot of money and you will constantly be racing to the bottom on price. Instead, you need a delivery system that accounts for every single stage of the funnel. So when I say every single stage of the funnel, I mean top of funnel, middle of funnel, and most importantly, bottom of funnel. So you can't just be pitching short form content. It simply doesn't work like that. You need to have an entire sequence. So short form content for top of funnel to attract new people, YouTube content for middle of funnel. Let's face it, and I'm about to ask you this question. If you watch someone for 30 seconds being short form content as opposed to 30 minutes on long form content, who are you going to be more likely to buy from? It's obvious. It's always going to be the YouTube content. You spend more time with that person, and then you need a sequence to get them down to the bottom, which is of course booking a call, pre-sold, ready to buy. So here's exactly how you will pitch this sort of offer to a dream client. I will install an AI content system into your business that attracts dream clients, nurtures dream clients, and books them onto calls, already pre-sold, credit card in hand, ready to buy. Do you see the difference right here? We are accounting for every single stage of the funnel, as opposed to a commoditized offer that I see most content agency owners pitch, such as, I will go ahead and edit 20 videos for you. What you are pitching right there, my friend, is deliverables. No business owner cares about deliverables. They only care about these 2 singular things. How much money can you make them? How much time can you make them? If you can achieve both, well, you have a client for life. And that's exactly what we are trying to communicate with this offer. At no point we speak about the deliverables. Let's face it, we know the deliverables are basically editing the videos alongside a bit of content strategy and a bit of content scripting. But we would never say that because we are not enforcing outcomes. We only enforce outcomes. And the outcome from this offer example is being able to attract dream clients, nurture dream clients, and get these dream clients booking on calls. We're basically implying that we're installing a brand new acquisition strategy for them. So now you understand how to pitch a good offer and the difference between a good one and an extremely bad one on how to attract dream clients to you. Let's go on to the hypocrisy gap. And it is absolutely insane to me. I've said this countless amounts of times, but people just somehow do not catch on. They are trying to reach out to business owners saying, you need content, personal brand app. Okay, shut up. But then I go ahead and I check their YouTube channels. I check their Instagram channels. There is no content to be seen. And if there is content, it is extremely low quality. It is not doing any sort of content strategy, which is going to go ahead and attract someone, nurture them, and book them on calls. Do you see the levels of hypocrisy that you were demonstrating right there? Me, from a consumer perspective, if you reached out to me and said, I will make 4 YouTube videos, 12 short form videos a month for you. I check your YouTube channel. Wait, you don't have one? I check your Instagram account. There's 2 posts from last year. Why on earth would I trust you to work with me? No matter how many client results you have, if you cannot enforce that you are creating content yourself, you are also in the trenches, it's going to be very hard for you to sign as many clients as you want, book as many calls as you want, and really be viewed as the authority within your space. To really just give you a strong example, when we think of fitness, would you ever go with a fitness trainer who is fat and out of shape? Absolutely not. So from a content perspective, would you ever go with someone who doesn't create content themselves? You see where I'm coming from? It is extremely important. And to further add to this, the benefits of you creating content yourself, and that's why I believe the AI content agency model is the best model in the entire world. You are putting the reps in yourself. You are putting the reps in to attract new people to your content, get them nurtured, and most importantly, booking them onto a call, meaning you're already refining and developing your process. So every single thing you do for yourself, you are also doing for your client, which brings so many benefits because you're constantly getting better, meaning more money for your clients so they never churn, and more money for you. And the best part about it now is, back when I started, I used to have to write scripts on Google Docs literally manually. Not anymore. You can install softwares like the AI Agency OS, where all you need to do is understand who your competitors are, so the best people in the content agency space, and also your clients' competitors, so the ones who are literally crushing it. All you do is take these URLs, you paste them into the AI Agency OS, and you prompt it saying, make this video better to sound exactly like me. So we're literally putting in no work, but we can pretty much guarantee these videos are going to perform, attract, nurture, and book dream clients on calls, because we have proof of concept from our competitors. So look, if you're scratching your head right now and you're asking, what type of content should I make for my AI content agency? I'm gonna give you a few golden nuggets, which have made me a shit ton of money, and so you know actually walk the talk. You can even scroll down on my YouTube channel and you can see them. The first video is, should you hire an in-house editor versus working with a content agency? Within this video, I really nail on the fact that working with an in-house editor is going to cost a lot more because obviously you need to pay them a salary. You also need to still hire a content strategist, a content scriptwriter, as opposed to working a content agency. You pay one singular price and you have every single thing in a singular system, so they don't even need to worry about management. Do you see the type of content we're making? I don't care about going viral. All I care about is shifting someone's beliefs, solving their pain points, and really positioning myself as the #1 authority. And it's going to be the same for a lot of the clients you work with. They don't need to go viral. They don't care. You're working with business, most of the time B2B. So you simply need to make videos which speak to their dream clients, nurture their dream clients, and book them onto calls. So please, go ahead and make content. It literally takes 20, 30 minutes. It is not much time, and I guarantee you, it's going to position you as the face of the content agency space, and it's going to increase your show-up rate because people are going to be consuming your content before they book on calls with you, leading to an increased close rate. It is an absolute no-brainer, and it's just a massive hypocrisy if you don't do it yourself. And now finally, we have client fulfillment, which I would undoubtedly argue is going to be the most important thing ever. When I seek the difference between extremely rich agency owners who are cash flowing a shit ton of money every single month, as opposed to just these brokey agency owners, it is down to how well they can deliver for their clients, because it's the difference between someone churning or someone staying with you. You can even watch previous videos of mine. I've been able to keep clients for over 2 years. In fact, I even have a client who is still paying me to this day for over 2 years. His name is Matt. You can check out my video where I literally show the screenshots as proof. Why do you think he is still paying me every single month for the last 2 years? Because I'm extremely good at client delivery, and I want to show you now how you can do it yourself. Firstly, stop with the bespoke packages. Why on earth would you do bespoke this, bespoke that? It makes no sense. You can't systemize it, you can't automate it, you can't scale it. Keep things stupid simple. We only offer this: 4 long form videos per month, so 1 every single Wednesday we post, and 12 short forms, meaning we post 3 short forms for them every single week. We keep it that simple. And the best part is we have an 80-20 split. When I say an 80-20 split, what I mean is 80% of our client delivery we use AI for, and the other 20% we have manual employees for. But the great part about these manual employees, we only pay them on an output basis. So to give you an example, let's say a client pays us for 4 long forms, but they only send us 3, meaning I only pay the editor for those 3 long forms, leading to a higher profit margin at the end of the month for me, because I'm paying them on an output basis. If you want to learn where you can actually hire editors from, you can check out another one of my videos. I'll put on screen what the thumbnail looks like now so you know exactly where to navigate to after you watch this. And when it comes to ideating, content strategy, and scripting for them, well, like I showed you when it comes to you making your own content, once again, we use the AI Agency OS, where we find out who their competitors are, we paste it into the AI, we let it cook, use the client's brand voice to make scripts which are going to attract, nurture, and sign dream clients for my client. Secondly, another key important thing is when it comes to fulfillment is setting expectations. So many people pitch crazy things just to get the money, but it's going to lead to someone churning on the first month or asking for a refund. I see it, in the AI agency guru space when they're trying to sell info clients, but I also see it in the actual agency fulfillment space. They're saying to their clients, look, first month you can make a tremendous, really unrealistic amount of money. Perhaps it's a skill issue for the client even signing up. And you should note, if a client believes something like that, it's probably because they're a bad client. You need to set expectations. I say for all my clients, this is realistically going to take 30 all the way to 90 days for you to see results. If you can't afford to pay me every single month for that amount, it is not a good fit for you. So it's extremely important that you set strong expectations with your clients. And guys, these 3 things right here are going to be the key difference between you being a rich agency owner who is literally stacking up a shit ton of money every single month, as opposed to these poor brokies who just lose money, lose clients, and can't figure it out. Please go ahead, implement what I said right now. Firstly, remove the commoditization of your offer. Make sure you're accounting for every single stage of the funnel. Secondly, stop being such a hypocrite. Make sure you're creating content yourself. And most importantly, systemize client fulfillment. You can also check out all my other videos where I literally show you live, me receiving a payment live from my clients, how I go about fulfilling for them. I literally show everything. I probably give away more than anyone. So go ahead and check out these videos. And if you want to better learn how you can scale your AI content agency to over 50K per month, simply go to the first link in the description. You're going to see a training on it. Anyway, peace out, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.